Okay, so here's a different Collat's conjecture, which, as far as I know, people also don't understand or haven't figured out how it works. But in this case, we have choose an integer, and if the integer is even, so it's of the form 2x, it goes to 3x. If it's of the form 4x plus 1, it goes to 3x plus 1. And if it's the form 4x minus 1, it goes to 3x minus 1.
Alright.
So before we get started calculating, what are some things you can tell me just about the formulas here?
Well, it covers all numbers. So there's not going to be a number that you don't know what to do with.
Okay, how do you know that?
I guess integer that you don't know how to do with.
Right, how do you know?
Because we can look mod 4. 2 mod 4 or 0 mod 4 are the even numbers.
Okay.
And then this is 1 mod 4 and this is 3 mod 4.
Okay, cool. Alright, you want to pick a number to start?
Okay, how about like 13?
Okay.
So this would be this form.
Okay.
X would be 3. So we go to 10. So this form. So we go to 15. Yeah. So we go to 11, it looks like.
Where did you go to?
11.
You went to 11. Okay, good.
And then this goes to 2. 8.
Well, let's see. 4x minus 1 is 11, so what's x?
X is 3.
Okay.
Well, actually, it does go to 8.
Alright.
So then it gets back to this form. 12. Then it go to 18. 27. Here. So this is this form. So goes to 20. 30. 45.
This doesn't look like it's gonna ever end. Like, not like our other one where it seems to go to 1.
Okay.
Maybe it's a different loop.
What makes you say that it's never going to end?
Well, we've got an option because you're not going to stay on these forever. We've got an option where it increases.
Okay. You had that before. Remember, you had 3x plus 1 and x over 2.
Yeah. Well, let's see. So.
Well, also x. If we were to say to go to 1 here, then x would have to be 0. But if x were 0, we would already be at 1.
Okay.
So it definitely won't go to 1. It doesn't look like.
Oh, interesting.
It's a different loop.
Yeah.
So, should I just keep doing it?
I'll do 1 or 2 more.
Alright, so this goes to 34, 51. And then final, let's see. Where's that go?
Well, 52 is a multiple of 4.
Yeah, so.
And so it's 4 times 13.
subtract 13, 38. Well, then the only way we can guarantee that this is going to have a loop is if we see one of these previous numbers before.
Yeah. So this one, although it in the beginning it's slightly more complicated, but not outrageously more complicated. Just looking at numbers in groups of where they are mod 4, and it goes to where they are mod 3. And right now we don't see any immediate patterns. Let me ask you on this one, the other Collatz conjecture, you couldn't go backwards because sometimes you had numbers that you got to two different ways. What do you think about here?
Well, I think there's...
Well, I think you can go backwards here because you can't get, like, there won't ever be a number that's both of these. You can't have a number that's a multiple of 3 and one more than a multiple of 3.
Okay. Very good. So the interesting thing about this one is you actually can go backwards. So, but we're kind of stuck. But Conway noted a neat pattern in this. Well, I shouldn't say pattern. He thought the numbers looked sort of random, and then if you had represented them as musical notes, it didn't sound very musical. So he called this the amusical Collatz conjecture, or the amusical variation of the Collatz conjecture. You know what amusical means?
It's not musical.
Not musical. We're gonna go upstairs and play with it on Mathematica like we did last time,
Okay.
and then we're gonna find. Each of you is gonna find a song that you like. Okay.
Okay.